Hi, my name is Mai Anh. I make this video to participate in the EF Challenge of the year 2016 with the topic, "Do you believe nothing is impossible?" Here is my answer. It is always controversial whether nothing is impossible. To the best of my knowledge and in my own experience, I firmly believe that nothing is impossible. You wonder why? Now I will give you my explanation. Philosophically, if you say that something is impossible, it means that you refute the existence of the possibility of it. However, you cannot be sure that something doesn't exist, maybe just because you haven't seen the evidence of its existence. The evidence may be invisible at present, but it may be seen in the future as life is unpredictable. We cannot know what will happen. To prove my point, people once believed that the ship Titanic was unsinkable, but we now all know that it was actually sinkable. It is just because people at that time couldn't see the possibility of its sinkability and so assumed that the sinking of Titanic was impossible. By that I mean everything is possible, or in other words, nothing is impossible. Apparently, there is no limit of ability. The matter is only whether we are open-minded enough to see another aspect of things, to see what is believed to be impossible practicable. Furthermore, it has already been proven by scientists that our thoughts determine the orientation of everything we do. They evoke the feelings that frame our world and motivate our actions. They have the power to change the way we feel. So why do you keep thinking that you cannot do something? If you want to do it and other people tell you that you cannot do it, just ignore them and believe it is possible for you to do. I will tell you about my personal story. I didn't want to have a position in the selected team for gifted students to take part in the national examination. I was so lazy, and it detrimentally affects my knowledge and skills. So obviously, I was not qualified for the team. Moreover, I consider it unnecessary for me to have a national prize. With that thought, I lazed around for years. However, suddenly, one day, just 5 days before the round one, I decided to earn an IELTS certificate, and the only chance for me to do that, to have time to study, was to be a member of the team. However, the problem was that other students had been concentrating on English for years, and apparently I stood hardly any chance of being selected. But as it was the only way, I forced myself to study intensively, and I always talked to myself, "I believe in my potential, I can do it." It was indeed a harsh time for me. I was even unable to fake a smile as a result of the lack of sleep. Nevertheless, can you imagine? I passed the round 2 with quite an impressive result and started to be a member of the team. Now I am studying for my IELTS exam with a lot of hope. That is to say, if you believe something to be possible, you are likely to succeed in doing it. People wouldn't have been able to invent planes had they not believed that humans would be able to fly. And maybe in the future, we will have a breakthrough in biology that allows us to live without air. Who knows? In summary, it is true that nothing is impossible. Your thoughts determine whether you can do something or not. Therefore, bear in mind that nothing is impossible. So as to lead a successful and satisfactory life, then change the world.